everyone. We'd like to call to order the Guthrie Public Schools Board of Education regularly monthly meeting for Monday, March 7th, 2022. Roll call, please.
Smedley,
Here.
Schroeder,
Here.
Flagg,
Here.
Pearson,
Here.
Davis, here, Salee,
Here.
Bennett Johnson.
Here.
Madam President, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. Agenda item 6, presentation of employee and student recognition.
Mr. Ogle?
The Employee and Student of the Month went around this morning. We do have last month's support because that person was out, and so we'll recognize that person at this time. So our Student of the Month was Avery Schroeder, and she is a 4th grader in Miss Hinkle's class. I think she gets all of her smarts from her mother, is what I've been told.
Hey.
Our support employee of the month for February is our guest child nutrition Adele Davis, and she was nominated by Aaron Hinkie. Our support employee for March is guest custodian Tyler Stapp, and he was nominated by Laura Walsworth. Then our certified employee of the month was our district psychometrist Carly Black, and she was nominated by Jessica West.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Agenda item 7, recognition of the state champion wrestlers.
Coach Davenport, would you please come up, and Coach Myers, and present your wrestlers, your state champions, to us?
Right here.
That's right.
Well, first we start with the big guy. He's our 220 pounder, Hayden Simpson.
This is the awkward moment where you don't know if you should turn to us or you to the audience. Don't worry about it. Everyone else does the same thing.
We got Kalia Kirk. She's wrestled 120 pounds. We got her brother, Eli Kirk, is also 120 pound state champion.
Okay, so one of the things that reason I wanted you guys to come, what's significant about all 3 of these young student athletes that we have, besides their state championship?
Their work ethic, and also they're great students. So
First time since 2011 that Guthrie's had a state champion. And so job well done, folks. Your hard work pays off. You guys got anything you want to tell the board or the audience?
we got also the first sister-brother state championship.
Absolutely.
That's really neat.
Very
It's really
cool.
neat.
I'd like another great accomplishment after this.
I'd like to say that, the passion they brought to the team in, the city of Guthrie, it's not just a team, it was really a family feel that we had in that room. And you could sense it every tournament, every dual match, cheering their fellow teammates on every match. You go to your tournaments, and usually it's just the coaches in the corner of the mat. With Guthrie here, it was the whole team in the corner. There'd be many times the referees would say, "Hey, you guys got to get off the mat." That's a good thing. It was awesome to be part of this team and part of the family.
Well, I wanted to bring you guys in because I'm watching you throughout the season, but especially through the playoffs, and I saw that, Coach Myers, you're spot on with that, and the leadership that these 3 and your others that demonstrated. But the thing that I thought stood out, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it in my report here in a little bit, but is the class that you guys exuded throughout and the way you represented our community. And it's something that I was truly proud of, and I know the board is as well, because when we go somewhere else, people look upon Guthrie based on your actions. And so everywhere you went, you were great ambassadors to our community. So thank you for that. Appreciate all your hard work. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Agenda item number 8, comments to the board by citizens registered to speak.
We have none.
Comments to the board by board members.
Madam President, I wanted to make some comments. I nearly forgot until tonight this is your last meeting. And, you know, so I was reflecting back on that a little bit. You know, we was talking about the building the new school and the expertise you bring to that. You know, your experience as a construction management professional has been invaluable to this board. The time you've dedicated to the district is appreciated, and I appreciate your dedication there. We're going to miss you, so
Thank you.
thank you.
It's been a pleasure to work with everybody.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And I'll still be here for the new school. Different capacity.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Agenda item number 9, superintendent's report.
Well, Travis, I'm going to wait on my comments about Jennifer. I'm going to make those under new business because some of the things that I say, I don't want the meeting to have to go on afterward. But because of what I'm going to say, I don't want her to have to hang around for that afterward. You should have your board member training balances at your seat. If you see an error there that you know is an error, please bring it to Samantha's attention, or probably best to bring it to Samantha's attention. I have also Carrie, but Samantha's the one that has tried to piece this together, and if there is an error, we can try to sort it out. But we need to get that. We always want to have accounting of that on multiple times per year. Last week, Guthrie High School Principal Chris LeGrand was awarded the Advocacy Champion of the Year by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. That's a national award based on his ability to advocate for education to legislators, and appreciate all the work that he does because it sometimes he and I, with our legislative delegation, play good cop, bad cop. And you can take a guess as to who the good cop is and who the bad cop is. But the relationship that he has with our legislators is very beneficial. Next thing, and we touched on this in the presentation earlier, but I wanted to talk about the state wrestling results. The girls division, Kalia Kirk, as you heard, 120-pound state champion as a junior. In the boys division, their team was state runner-up, and they were also state runner-up at dual state, to a team that is probably for the ages from Collinsville. So we were the best of, we finished second best, but Collinsville was probably one of the best that in the history of the state in Class 5A this year. And but the thing that I like is I think we've got a chance to be competitive with them next year possibly. Eli Kirk, 120-pound junior, state champion. Braden Hall, runner-up at 138 pounds. He's a junior. Jake Carey finished fourth at 145 as a senior. Cole Madison finished third at 195 as a junior. And Hayden Simpson, state champion at 220 as a senior. So we greatly appreciate the leadership that, Hayden, that you showed to the team, and also your leadership throughout your career as you go on. But the future's bright, and we appreciate all the work that our coaches have done to make sure that the work that they do reflects in a positive manner on our school. Thank you all very much for all that you've done. Next item, responses to our construction management RFP for Cotterell are due on Wednesday at 5 p.m. And then the last thing I have is a reminder that probably doesn't need a reminder, but spring break is March 14th through the 18th. And we're not even going to do distance learning. We'll just take off. So that's all my report.
Agenda item number 10, the consent agenda. All of the items listed in agenda item 10 are items of a routine nature normally approved at board meetings. We'll approve by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of discussion, consideration, and action on the items listed in the agenda.
Madam President, I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder?
Yes.
Flagg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Agenda item 11, our business agenda. 11A, recommendation, consideration, action upon contract renewal for municipal accounting systems for providing software and support for financial accounting and personnel for 2022, 2023.
This item that we bring to you on an annual basis, we have taken out in that contract the student information portion of this. As you remember, we are going with Infinite Campus. We're making that switch, and so what you have in front of you on page 32 through 35 is the balance of what they have provided in the past, and we recommend approval.
Madam President, I make a motion we approve the contract renewal with Municipal Accounting Systems for providing software and support for financial accounting and personnel for 2022-2023.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder?
Yes.
Flagg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis? Yes. Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Agenda item 11B, recommendation, consideration, action upon K through 6 remedial summer school program.
This is an item that we bring to you annually. We require board approval in order to have summer school, and this is an item that is very vital this year due to the challenges that we've faced with students that have been out, that were out last year and not with us to try and catch them up prior to getting them ready for the third grade reading test. Recommend approval. Carmen is here to answer any questions if you have them.
Madam President, I make a motion that we approve the K through 6 remedial summer school program.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder?
Yes.
Flagg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis? Yes. Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Agenda item 12, proposed executive session for the purpose of discussing employment of personnel, FMLA request, resignation and separation from employment, and transfer of position requests. All is set out on the personnel reports. Discussion of all building level administrator contracts is listed for 2022, 2023. Discussing purchase or appraisal of real property, and periodic annual evaluation of Dr. Michael Simpson, Superintendent of Schools, disclosure of which information would violate the confidentiality requirements of state and/or federal law, all pursuant to 25 Oklahoma State Statute, Section 307, B, 1, 3, and 7, and 70 Oklahoma Statute, Section 5, 118.
Madam President, I move that we go into executive session.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder?
Yes.
Flagg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis? Yes. Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Only items in agenda item number 12 were discussed in executive session and no votes were taken. This shall constitute the executive session minutes. Agenda item 13, vote on action is set out in personnel reports.
Madam President, I move that we approve the personnel reports.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder?
Yes.
Flagg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Agenda item 14, recommendation, consideration, and action upon building level administrator contracts as listed on the 2022-2023 without specific specification for salary or assignment.
Madam President, I move that we approve building level administrators' contracts as listed for 2022-2023 without specification for salary or assignment.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder,
Yes.
Clegg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Agenda item 15, recommendation, consideration, and action to accept any resignations offered since the posting of the agenda.
We have none.
Agenda item 16, discussion and possible action of new business not known about or could not have been reasonably foreseen at the time of the agenda posting.
We have no new business. I would at this time like to ask the president for a moment of comments that I would like to make, if that's permissible.
You made me cry, Mike.
First time Jennifer and I worked together, I was in Stillwater Public Schools. And I got to know her there. I determined quickly that she has a talent with construction and with building, and also holding people accountable. Then fast forward and I end up in Guthrie, and pretty soon she runs for school board. I didn't even know she lived in Guthrie. And we've been through, we probably accomplished more in your time on the board than anyone would have thought possible 8 years ago. And the children of Guthrie are better for your service on this board. The community is better for your service, staff, but most importantly, the kids. And the thing that I always will remember is that you're not afraid to ask the tough question, but you always put kids first. And that's why we have the culture we have, is because of the board members that we have that have done that. And Jennifer, thank you so much for all you've done for this district in your service. And you're not done yet.
I'm not.
I'm going to put you to work a little bit more. But I do want to say thank you.
Well, thank you. It's been my pleasure serving on the board, and I couldn't be with a better group of people. It's being left in great hands.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. I have one final action is.
Madam President, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Smedley?
Yes.
Schroeder,
Yes.
Clegg?
Yes.
Pearson?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Salee?
Yes.
Bennett Johnson?
Yes.
7 ayes, 0 nays.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jennifer.